Tom Helm took 5 for 59 as Middlesex and Warwickshire set up a thrilling final day's play at Edgbaston. Middlesex began day 3 on 302 for 6, 32 runs behind Warwickshire's first innings total with 4 wickets in hand. Stevie Eskinazi's career-high score had kept Middlesex in the contest on day 2 as wickets fell around him, but he could only add 1 to his overnight score before he was cleaned up by a ripper from Barker. Middlesex then lost another 2 in quick succession, Rayner playing on from Barker for 6. And Helm out in the next over, caught Umeed, bowled Clark for 5, Middlesex losing 3 wickets in the first 5 overs of the day. Harris and Murtagh swung the bat, chasing quick runs and added 18 for the last wicket. But when Clark had Murtagh caught behind for 10, Middlesex were all out for 334, leaving scores even after the first innings. It was a scorecard dominated by Eskinazi's 179, the number 3 scoring over half of his team's total, with 39 from Malan, the next highest score. The wickets were shared around with 3 each to Barker, Clark and Patel. With scores even, it was a straight second innings shootout, and Tom Helm got his side off to an excellent start, removing both openers cheaply. Porterfield caught it slip by Rayner for a duck, and Umeed out shortly after, LBW for 10. Hayne and Trott were the new pairing, and they steadied the ship for the hosts, seeing them through to lunch on 43 for 2. The pair added 34 after the break before Hayne was out for 37. Higgins the bowler, Rayner with the catch. Lamb lasted just 4 balls before he was the next to go, caught behind off Harris for 4. Ambrose was the next man in, and he proved good support for Trott as the total passed 100 and Trott brought up a half century. The 5th wicket partnership continued to build throughout the session, the score going past 150 and Ambrose approaching 50. However, on the stroke of tea, Middlesex had a breakthrough. Ambrose trapped in front by Malan for 44, Trott unbeaten on 81 at the break. Clark was the man in after the interval, but he managed just 6 before Murtagh claimed his first wicket. Eskinazi with the catch. Barker came in for a good time, not a long time, hitting 13 off 9 balls before he fell to Malan. Rayner with the catch. Warwickshire were 7 down with a lead of 211, but they still had Trott at the crease, who was creeping towards 100. However, disaster struck on 99. Trott out-caught Compton off the bowling of Helm. That wicket was the beginning of the end for Warwickshire. Patel out 2 overs later, caught Sterling, bowled Helm for 14. And Panayi out for a duck 3 balls later to end the innings. Helm claiming 5, Warwickshire all out for 233. Trott the standout performer for Warwickshire despite falling desperately short of 100. No other player passed 50, with Helm the outstanding bowler for the visitors with figures of 5 for 59. Middlesex then required 234 for victory, but their run chase couldn't have gotten off to a worse start. Robson LBW to Clark for a duck, the opener earning a pair. First innings centurion Eskinazi then fell without scoring in the next over. Barker with the wicket, Middlesex 1 for 2. Malan joined Compton in the middle to stem the flow of wickets, and the pair managed to survive the remainder of the session, Middlesex going to stumps on 36 for 2. It was another even day's cricket at Edgbaston, with the match set up nicely for an exciting final day's play, Middlesex requiring 197 runs for victory, whilst Warwickshire require a further 8 wickets.